Script schedules and notifications. Now we have a few scripts that we already run. Those are useful, valuable scripts. Now we need to schedule them. And how do we need to schedule them? You schedule them through the cron job. A cron job is a process and an automated service in Linux or in Unix flavors that you could specify scripts to run at a certain time. And then we could notify the users or administrators or engineers through the email that this script ran, and here's the output of the script. So this is something that you probably already been doing, or you might have to do when you are in corporate environment. When you create shell scripts, then you need to make it more automated. What I mean is more automated, meaning you automated a script to perform certain tasks, right? Now you go one step further, which is to schedule it so you don't have to run it yourself. Okay, that's a second step of automation. The third step of automation is that once it runs it, what do you want it to do? Well, you want it to either have a file created or do something, or the script could just notify, or cron job could just notify the system administrator. So this is a few steps that we will take. We will use this lessons based on our previous created scripts. So I'll log into my Linux machine right here, and I am logged in as myself. And which directory I'm in my professional scripts directory. And the script that I will use to schedule is ping script all. So when you run the script, it actually pings an IP address that is pingable. It will say okay. If it's not pingable, it will say it is not okay. Now you could run the script and view that result on the screen, right? But if you want to schedule it so it will run itself and it notify you, you have to specify that in the cron in the cron job. So first, make sure you have the complete path. PS ping script dash all. Okay, so this is a complete path. Copy it so you don't make any mistake while you are creating a cron job. Now type cron. Now before you type cron, type date so you will know what time you want to run. At this time, it is 2031. I will schedule it for 2034, for example. So if I do cron tab -E is to edit. So the first field of cron, and I'm sure you are familiar with it, is the minute. So I want to pick the minute 34, and the hour is 20. And the day of the month, I'm going to run it every day. Month of the year, every year. And day of the week, every day of the week. And now the command. So hit right click, and it will paste your script. So it will paste it. Now, how do you know it ran? You could just output to script ping output. So this is the output from the script that will run. And the reason I'm putting ping dash output, so this way you will know that the script did run. So let's save that cron. It's 2034. That's the time it'll run. What time is it right now? 2032. So we actually have to wait 1 minute, and now it's 2033. So in 1 minute the script will run. So you will see we have a file name called output-error. So don't confuse with this one. The file that will come in will be output, what was it, tab-l output, the ping dash output. So this is the file that will spit out my script, and the different variables are specified. Now, as we wait for the script to run, the next thing that I will cover is about the notification. Now, how do we notify a user through the email? Well, you could actually take that file that will be created, which is ping-output. You could take that file and send it to the user, right? You could do that. but then you have to cat the file and send it. But how about we just simply, instead of going into ping-output file, we'll just specify the name, oh sorry, the email and address of the user that is going to. So that's what we will do on the second step. So let's check again. What time is it right now? It's 20:34. So the script has already ran. Let's confirm. And it did not output. The output is ping output, ping output. Where did it? I think it's probably putting it into my home directory. That's probably it. So the ls-l home ifsol ping output. Yes, see, that's why. If I wanted to have this output file to be in the exact same location where my script is, then I have to specify the full path, the absolute path. But since I did not specify it, by default it will put in to the user's home directory, which is home ifsol. So now, anyway, let's go one step back. This is my home directory. Let's check, and that the file is ping-output, and you see it is there. 192.168.1.1 is okay and is not okay. Anyway, so that's how you could schedule your scripts, and it becomes so much easier when you actually rely on cron tabs. Now, next one is the notification. As I said, you could cat out the file and send it over to another cron, but why you want to do another cron? So what you do is you go back to your cron tab, -E, and now instead of running it to ping output, what you could do is you could pipe it and do mail -S for subject, connectivity status. This is going to be a subject, and where is it going? It's going to my email, and that's pretty much it. So if I schedule this for a time that is right now or 2 minutes from now, it will run, but it is not going to email me. Why? Because the email relay server is not configured in my server. So if you already have email configured in your Linux machine and it is able to send out emails outside of your environment, then it will work, definitely work. But in my case, it's not going to work. It's just the example that I'm showing you. This is how you could notify the user. So try it at home. Try to schedule different scripts that we already created in the previous lessons and see how it works. You could also output to a file just to confirm it works. Now I'll just save it and exit out.